Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial. Today's review will be The Boys Season 2, Episode 5. Let's get into it. So here we go with the Boys Fridays, and let's get into it. So Episode 5, this is kind of like, I don't want to say it's a filler. It was a little bit more than a filler. 3 episodes left after this one. So in this episode you had Homelander at one point did a rescue mission, and it was a bad guy. He used his laser beams and he laser beamed the bad guy, but the laser beam went through the bad guy and killed an innocent person. And so now people seeing what he did, and Vought is already underneath bad turmoil, so people was rallying to go against Homelander and stuff like that. And so that's his whole thing. Like, that's his weakness. He wants everybody to like him, and he doesn't necessarily have that, and it kind of bothers him that he do. So it's one of the moments within the episode he shows up where they were rioting and having a protest against him, and he showed up, and then they was basically, he tried to speak on a microphone, and they were just bashing him, basically telling him, throwing a middle finger up at him, telling him to get going. So he envisioned that he would use his beams and fry a bunch of people, but I knew that wasn't what happened. So he pretty much took offense to it, and he just flew off. Now his assistant, she pretty much was like nervous that he was going to do that or whatever, but she didn't. So also they've been filming the whole, like, so they got a show with the 7 and everything like that. And on the show they're writing off A-Train, and so he doesn't want to be written off. He want like an open-ended, and they basically telling him like, yo, don't go and dose yourself up with the juice, and then you have a heart attack or whatever, because he can't get his speed or whatever. And he had a good run, and so he feeling some type way. So you don't know what angle that's gonna happen. So you got Queen Maeve, they're exploiting that she's a lesbian, and so they putting that into the show. And also on the last episode, you seen like everybody she ever loved, Homelander, would kill. But now he making her put it out to the world that she's a lesbian. So they had her girlfriend show up on set and want to do all these things that they want to have with her girlfriend. Her girlfriend pretty much is like Elena, like, no, I ain't part of this. I'm not signing y'all. They basically like, you'll be compensated. She like, no, I'm not with this. So Queen Maeve pretty much told her like, yo, you gonna have to jump on board, because if you don't, this is Homelander. He it's nowhere you won't go that he won't be able to find you. So she pretty much at that moment said, we're gonna take them down together. So you see Queen Maeve and link up with the what's his name, the Aqua guy. I can't think of what his name is right now, but if you're a fan, you know what I'm talking about. So he's been on a campaign trail to better his image for women. So Queen Maeve pretty much was like, I can help your image with women, but you got to do something for me. So you're going to see how that's going to transpire. So you have Butcher. He reaches out to Huey and pretty much like, yo, man, listen, I'm sorry for, being hard on you. You my canary or whatever. And so Huey pretty much looks at the milkman like, yo, I just talked to Butcher. He told me he was in Argentina. He said, I was his canary. He didn't sound right because he was being nice. So the milkman was pretty much like, hold on, what did he say? Now tell me exactly what he said. So of course the milkman know Butcher, and they went to where Butcher was, and Butcher linked up. He was visiting an older woman and his dog that he loved, and when he was trying to get away from Huey and the milkman, he pretty much seen Black Noir up on the roof So he went back in and told them, "Hey, Black Noir is here." And they like, "Hold on, we was careful. Ain't nobody could have followed us." And he was pretty much like, "Nah, he must have made me when I seen Becca." So Black Noir is there to kill him. And so when he was there to kill him, when Black Noir was there to kill him, they made a plan. They made some bombs, homemade bombs in the house, and went into the bunker in the basement. And then when they went into the bunker in the basement, Black Noir, of course, came in after the diversion that they try to make with having the police come around in the neighborhood so he won't come right away. Give them time to make their bombs. So they made bombs and stuff, but it was really for nothing because he's indestructible or whatever. And you'll find out later on if they ever put it in the series why he's indestructible or whatever. But comic fans that know about the boys, they know why he's indestructible. So nevertheless, Black Noir comes in there. He tells everybody leave, and he face to face with Black Noir. Black Noir is fighting him. Milkman comes in shooting him like the bullets could hurt him, and he throws a ninja star, and it stabs Milkman. And then Huey comes in, and then Huey's shooting him. Of course, the bullets is not doing nothing, and so the Butcher's knocked out for a second, but then he come to, and then he's standing over Huey like he's going to kill him. And then Butcher pretty much was like, talking crap to him, and he knows that Black Noir has a camera on him, and the mission was to kill him. So he then at that time speaks into the camera and basically said if he knows about Homelander's child and he know the whereabouts, and if he has pictures and everything to show that Homelander has a kid and he raped a woman, and if Black Noir killed him, those pictures will go out in the cloud and everybody would know the secret and stuff, that Homelander's a rapist and everything like that. So the head guy that ordered Black Noir to find him basically said, "Hey, tell him don't kill y'all if those pictures never see the light of day." And so he said, "Put Black Noir on the phone," and then he told Black Noir let him go. So Black Noir let him go and just walked off or whatever. So that was that. You had Starlight and Stormfront confront each other. Stormfront had Starlight's mom show up, and then the mom sounds real concerned. "I'm sorry that you didn't know I lied to you." Starlight was upset, so she went into Stormfront's room on set and pretty much looked on her computer and seen some information. So Stormfront came in, and Stormfront pretty much was like, "What are you doing in here?" And then she basically act like she was upset that she brought her mom, but then Stormfront say, "I know you the one that leaked the information to the press about what Vought did." And she was like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." So then Starlight pretty much said, "I know that you're really Liberty and you really against black people. So, basically in that, what you did it when you was Liberty." So by her saying that, they both had a secret on each other. Then Homelander came in and they both played it off like they were cool, and both of them didn't say what both of them knew about each other. So they stepped off and Homelander was there. So you already seen it brewing with Homelander and Stormfront, like the love interest, you know what I'm saying, where she said, "Come to me for anything." And so he pretty much came to her, and they had the weirdest superhero intimate scene. He was using his red beams to fry her chest. She was turned on by this, said, "I like the pain." And then they were just beating each other, throwing each other around the room, and then they start getting intimate, having sex, and it was just crazy. So something that we would never see, like Wonder Woman and Superman or something like that doing whatever in none of the movies. So of course this is the boys, so they put it on there. So that's pretty much the bulk. Oh yeah, Kimiko, her and Frenchie was Frenchie was following her. He finds out that she's doing hits or whatever. And when she's doing hits, he's pretty much like, yo, she started doing her sign language. Of course, he don't know it because she didn't ever teach him. So he approached her like that. Like, I don't even know what you're saying to me. Because she basically saying, I lost my baby brother. But he's like, I don't even know what you're saying because you never taught it to me. So she kind of feeling like, yo, this man really love you, but you keep pushing him away. So that's pretty much everything that happened in the episode. It was a decent episode overall. It's not, like I said, it's a little bit more than a filler. And so subscribe to the channel, like the video. Until next time.